original Amazons fought on horseback with arrows and spears against men who were their enemies. Today, the Amazon spirit is alive in the boxing ring, where women wail away against other women, driven only by an intense desire to fight.
Women are the fiercest warriors, they are. In my mind, there's no second thought.
When you hit a man will look at the other guy and say, oh, you got me with a good shot. A woman is not like that. You'll see rage in her eyes and she'll be like, I'm gonna kill you.
They just fight from the heart, they fight with passion, everything comes out because it's more of a war of the wills, it's a war of the spirit, it's a war of the mind. Women are tapping into history, being repressed, like having so much at stake, having so much to prove.
Nowhere is that more true than at Gleason's Gym in Brooklyn, New York. Gleason's has been a home to Muhammad Ali, Jake LaMotta, and other boxing legends, and it's where the warrior women of Team Freeform train.
Thus far, we've built 14 champions, and we've won 45 championships or titles. We're the best in the amateurs, absolutely the best.
My name's CARA CASTRONUOVA. I'm the two-time Golden Gloves champion. I was ranked #2 in the nation by USA Boxing. Since I was born, you could say I was an aggressive person. I was the type of person that doesn't take no for an answer. I do what I want to do. I don't care what anyone thinks. What, you don't think I could win 119? Is that what you're trying to say? I could have possibly been an Amazon in a past life. You know, I definitely feel a connection to any type of female warrior. My father was the boxer, and he was in the Marines. Between the ages of 5 and 10, he would give us drills, like we would hit the bag. Then he would put cones in the street and we would do wind sprints. He would bang pots and pans in the morning to wake us up out of bed.
Cara basically lost her father at an early age. The mother had to fend for herself, raised Cara with 3 brothers, so she basically had to learn real quick how to stand up for herself.
I consider boxing kind of like a dance, and it makes me happy. Sometimes if you look at someone's eyes, you tend to become confused and emotional. They might try to trick you a little bit. If I hit someone really hard, sometimes I do feel a little guilty. But then there's times when I'm like, yeah, like, I love it. My first fight that I actually won, the girl, she was bleeding all over my shirt. And I have this shirt in my closet with her blood on it that I like to look at sometimes.
Nowhere to aim at when it's sparring.
When I box, I do leave some of my makeup on. I don't wash my face before I go into the ring because, you know, the way I look at it is like it's war paint. Sometimes someone will punch me in the eye and I'll see my eye print on their glove. There's no feeling like being in the ring. All of a sudden it just clicks and you don't feel yourself anymore. And it's like you're just boxing. You move out of the way and you kind of feel it like just graze your face and you hear it go, whoo! You actually hear that and you're like, wow, I just moved the way out of that punch. You know, it's a really cool feeling. Like being that close to danger, you know, and it just slipping you by.
Vanessa Greco also likes the sound and feel of danger. 4-time Golden Gloves champ, she found her inner Amazon after dating a guy who didn't know the meaning of no.
He kept trying to touch me, and I finally, after the 3rd time of saying no, said, you touch me again, I'm gonna punch you dead in the face. So he tried again, and me and him got into a fist fight. So after that, I figured the next time that somebody tried to lay their hands on me, I was gonna hurt them. I was gonna put them in a body cast. I punched too hard. So I have to cushion it, otherwise my knuckles don't look too pretty.
Vanessa first met CARA CASTRONUOVA in an exhibition fight and barely beat her. CARA showed up at Gleason's a week later with a warrior's thirst for vengeance.
CARA thought she won the fight, and that pissed me off. We went at it, and I remember at that point I was in better shape than CARA was. I had CARA up against the ropes and I was working the body, and I was hearing her grunt. And the more I heard her grunt, the harder I hit.
We didn't like each other. I thought she was just a nasty person, to be honest, because every time I saw her, she was like giving me a dirty look. think after like round 4, I was just like tired, and Lee's like, you had enough yet? And I'm like, no. I think we went up to maybe, like, I'm not even kidding, like 12 rounds. Neither one of us wanted to say that we were tired and that we had enough.
I've seen guys under the same scenario and they bow out. They'll tell me between rounds, I'm done. Most women who box will never give up in the ring. Never. They have to be beat senseless before they stop.
There was nothing bad we could say about each other after doing what we did to each other and both of us taking it. Nothing, like nothing. It's like when you go to war, you become kind of bonded in a weird way.
Some women are born to fight. For others, fighting is a matter of physical and psychological survival.
The deepest part of boxing for me is probably my sanity.